It's logically related data. Okay. So what is a relational database?
It's common in database.
No.
I think it's serious.
We store data in the tables, in the form of tables. Relation mean table. Okay, and the data have relation with each other. Different tables, they have relation with each other. We have primary and foreign key relationship, and with the intention to remove the duplication and make the database consistent. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so we discuss about the database, relational databases. We discuss the keys, primary key. We discussed schema, model, database design, some other concepts, degree, cardinality, optionality, 6 types of binary relationship. Guys, this slide is very important. You guys need to read all these things and you need to understand this. This is for the design of the database. The entities, there are 2 entities and there are different type of relationship between them. DDL, we discussed the output, DBMS, selecting a DBMS. Guys, what is DBMS? Anybody knows DBMS, database management system? Why we use this?
To manage the database.
Yes, so what do you mean by manage the database? Can you explain the word manage? Manage, you are right. But what is management of the database? Management means that you can create, you can delete, you can update the database. Okay, all the functionalities related to the management you can perform using the DBMS. As its name shows, database management system. So your database will be on the server, and using this you can run the queries, you can extract the data from database, you can insert the data, you can delete the data, you can update, truncate, so many functionality you can perform using DBMS. Okay, we were discussing the database administrator. Every organization have this position nowadays because data is very important for every organization. And for managing the database, you need the database administrator, which is known as DBA. You can do the certification in this. The different certification level of Oracle is available for this. So the role of the database administrator is to plan, design, create, operate, secure, monitor, and maintain databases. So it is very important job. The DBA works with both user and programmer. So usually in one organization, there are many database administrators of different level. Some are senior, some are mediocre level, and some are junior database. But this one, the role of the database is same for all, but there are different access level. Maybe there are 4 passwords for one database, and every password has more privilege. The senior database, he can do anything with the database, but the junior database administrator maybe cannot do all functionality because of privilege level. Okay, is that clear, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, next we have data warehouse. You are familiar with the warehouse in general, the place where we usually store the things, right?
Yes, doctor.
So data warehouse mean the warehouse where you can
like
data,
inventory.
database, but in this warehouse, the data will be very huge. This is the purpose of warehouse. The extra and big, our data is going to be stored in the warehouse. Database that collects business information from any sources in the enterprise, covering all aspects of the company's processes, product, customers. So it means it is a collection of databases, if I say. There are many databases related to the organization. You can find within the data warehouse. Okay, did you get this point? It's a collection of databases from different sources. Data comes from different sources, and you have a different type of data, different type of databases related to one organization, and you can store in data warehouse. Next concept is data mining. Information analysis tool that involves the automated discovery of patterns and relationships in a data warehouse. What is mining in general? Anybody knows? Mining, the coal mining, gold mining.
It's like digging, looking for something.
Yes. So what is the process? I mean, they are digging in the soil, and one by one they try to explore something, right?
Yes.
The same applies here. Data mining. You are digging into the database, into the warehouse, and try to explore.
Doctor, I think the screen is frozen right now. It's on the slide number 16. No, it's not working.
Okay. So we are digging into the warehouse, into the database, just to explore, to discover the related data. That's what we are looking in that. So did you get the concept of mining, data mining? Gold mining, you are digging to explore the gold. Coal mining, you are digging to explore the coal. And data mining, you are digging into the data to find the related data. Okay? You want to discover some pattern of the data. For example, I want to know what is the most favorite product of the customers. Which phone is more liked by the people. What is the most favorite, the cloth of which brand is more famous? So how you can find this? How you can find the answers for these questions? So you need to do the mining. You need to explore the pattern. I want to know the people living in Raqqa, which brand they are using for summer clothes. So how can I find this? Firstly, I need the data. I need the big data. I have a data collectively. Data includes the people living in Raqqa, the people living in Khobar, people living in other parts. So I have collective data, but I just wanted to know from this area, the Raqqa place only, the people who are living in Raqqa. So I need to do the mining with some specific pattern. Okay, for example, summer cloth is a pattern. So I need to find this pattern from the data. I need to match these things. Then I will, step by step dig into the data and I'll find what is required. Did you get the idea, guys?
Yes, doctor. It's related to I can find it into data warehouse, data mining.
Yes, in warehouse you have a big data, and
Okay.
you need to find the pattern and relationships in that.
Okay.
Okay, so this is data mining. Data mining is the process of analyzing data to try to discover patterns and relationships within the data. There are a number of data mining tools and techniques. Association rules algorithms are used to find association between items in the data. For example, if someone buys eggs, how likely is it that they will also buy cheese? Now understand this question, guys. This is the association rule, mean the relationship. If someone buys eggs, how likely is that they will also buy cheese? So there is a chance for that, right? If you are going to buy eggs, it means there is a chance you also going to buy cheese because they have a relationship. Or maybe if you are going to buy eggs, there is also a chance that you are going to buy bread. Am I right?
Yes.
So this is called association rules algorithms. These are the techniques are used in data mining. Sometimes you purchase, you do any online shopping, or maybe you're talking with your friend about some product, and next day you can see the ads on your Facebook, on Twitter, on your social media. Did you notice this thing? Yeah. It's very common nowadays. Even sometimes you talk over the phone about something and you see the related ads. You do shopping and you're talking about any topic on social media, and suddenly you start seeing the related ads of the product, and sometimes you shock that I just talked this and I am receiving these kind of messages, right? So how this thing usually happen? Because they keep the track of your habits, purchasing habits. Okay, they search the keywords, the patterns, and then they apply these association rules there, and they find your interest. So this is very important for the business organization to increase the business. If business organization come to know what is your interest, what is the interest of the customer, so they can offer you many related products for that. And they use the data mining tools, all these. This is called the data mining, guys. Do you understand?
Yes, doctor, it's come from artificial intelligence. Yes.
Yes. Nowadays AI also using this association rule. It's a part of artificial intelligence. They try to predict. This is called prediction actually, or forecasting. But you're right. These techniques are also is a part of data mining nowadays.
Okay.
Web mining, as its name shows, mining on the web is the application of data mining techniques to discover patterns from the World Wide Web. So they will do the mining on internet, on the websites. So tools are available for that. Text mining means they will only search the text. For example, there is 1 million documents are there, and you want to search FIS. How many times occur FIS in all these documents? And you have millions of records. Okay, so this is text mining, that you are going to mine the text. Text analytics, that how many times it occurs in combination, how many times it occurs in one line, how many times it occurs in 100 lines. So you can perform different analysis for that.
Doctor, can you explain in another way?
I mean, it is text mining, For example, where you apply what you do on Google.
Okay.
What you do on Google, you will write something, you will do searching in that. So this is mainly, used in the searching. Whenever you need to search, when you write, for example, anything on Google, so it's a sea of information on Google, and Google will search thousands of documents and will show you the results.
Yes, that's clear.
Okay, business intelligence, as you were talking about artificial intelligence. So now we have a term business intelligence. So it means the artificial intelligence in the business. A process of gathering enough of the right information in a timely manner and usable form, and analyzing it to have a positive impact on business strategy, tactics, or operations. Turns data into useful information. So this is the keyword for the business intelligence. What is business intelligence? Turns the data into useful information that is then distributed throughout an enterprise. As I told you, nowadays it is the era of big data. What is big data? Big data is from a large amount of data is generated, is coming from the variety of sources, with the high velocity, you know, is generate for any organization. For example, computer college. So what kind of data usually generated on daily basis? Student attendance, you know, student, the scheduling, student personal information. And if we talk about the social media, we have a Twitter account, maybe on Facebook. So if we take the example of business organization like Extra, how many offers they are sending, how many messages they are generating on daily basis, how many products have been sell and purchased, the inventory management system, transaction management system. So it's a big data, a huge data is generated on daily basis, right?
Right, doctor.
Now we want to use this data into some useful information. We need to relate the information with each other and come up with some analysis. Okay, how many products have been sold in one day in Extra? Which product is leading? Which product is the most favorite product of the customer? So this information is useful? What do you think?
Yes, of course.
Why it is useful?
They can know what the customer need, what the products need.
If they come to know, then what happened? What they will do?
They produce the products need for the customer.
Okay, then what benefit they will get?
The customer will buy.
Customer will buy. Then what happened? It means your business is flourishing,
You get profit.
growing. You will get the benefit. You will get the profit. Okay. So this is the purpose of business intelligence. Now you are invoking artificial intelligence in that you have the data, and data is asset for any organization nowadays. You know, the organizations are selling data to each other, data of customer. You know this thing?
Yes.
Because data is very precious nowadays. If I have data of 10 million customers, so I can improve my business. I can do a lot of marketing, advertising with them. And some of them will buy from me. Okay? So you have the data and you have to manage that data in a way that you can bring out some useful information so that your business can get some benefit. Is that clear, guys?
Clear.
Okay, we have some other type of database which is a distributed database. Database in which the data may be spread across several smaller databases connected via telecommunication devices. Give corporations more flexibility in how databases are organized and used. Distributed, as its name, distributed database. So your database is distributed on different places. For example, one organization have office here in Khobar, one office in Dammam, one office in Riyadh, one office in Jeddah. So they have a different employees, they have a different offices, different records, different data there, but all data are related with each other because in the end it is one organization. So you have to connect all these databases with each other. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but when the person sitting in Jeddah, he will see the data, and the person sitting in Dammam, he will see the data. Okay, both will perceive the same copy of the database. Although they are different databases, but they will see as the same database, the one copy. Because it is distributed, but it is in one organization. Did you get the point, guys?
Yes, Doctor. They know what the product in Jeddah and Dammam, and
Yes.
how you can bring to Dammam if it's finished.
Yes. So, database in which data may be spread across several smaller databases. They are different databases. Okay, but they are connected via telecommunication devices so that you will feel like it is a one database. Okay. Replicated database is a copy of database. Replicated means the copy. Okay. It is better to create a copy rather than the new database. Did you agree with this?
What?
It is better to create a copy rather than the design database from scratch again. One office in Dammam, one office in Jeddah. So
yes, copy. It's
create a copy of the database. So it is more easy and reliable. Okay. So in distributed database, it is a key concept, replication. So copy of the database will be distributed. Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
Another concept is OLAP, online analytical processing, software that allows user to explore data from a number of different perspectives. OLAP supports data analysis and decision making and provides query-driven data analysis. So it is a technology. OLAP is a technology. Like you can perform some analysis online by using some tools and techniques. Like we discussed the business intelligence. Okay, so business intelligence helps you in taking decisions, right? Nowadays, many organizations are using this for analysis purpose. The online transaction, the financial reporting. So you are getting benefit from the reporting, right? As I told you, we have big data nowadays, so you need processing for that. You need to analyze, you need to make the use of the data. So you can use the online analytical technology, processing technology, in which you can use different tools. For example, have you heard the name Tableau?
No.
There's a tool Tableau, you can Google it. There are, many tools. Even in Microsoft Excel, you can perform forecasting, you can perform prediction based. You have data and you can make these kind of things. So these things are very useful for the business. Right? Guys, are you with me?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes.
OLAP is a technology that you can use different tools to analyze the data, to see the different analytics, different perspective, so that you can take some decisions to improve your business. Okay.
That's different between business intelligence and line.
Business intelligence is a concept, okay, that you are using intelligence in your business to improve. So this is, you can say it's a part of OLAP, business intelligence. What is OLAP? Analytical processing, analyze the data. Okay, it's a kind of a intelligence. Okay, you have data, you can perform the analysis, and what benefit you can get from analysis, you can make decisions. You know, like reporting. I want to see in my course in FIS, I want to see how many students get 50% marks in my quiz. How many students are below the average? How many students are more than got more than 90%? So this is analysis, this is reporting. So is it beneficial for me or not?
Yes, of course.
Of course, because I can take some decisions for improvement, for future improvement. So OLAP is a technology, analytical processing, online analytical processing. It's an era of big data. You have big data and you need processing. You need to process the data, and you need some analytical tools to generate some different analysis so that you can take decisions for any business. It is very important. Okay? And nowadays, many organizations are using this.
Okay.
Visual database, databases for storing images. You can store the images in a visual database. You can store audio files. You can store videos. Allow virtual database system. Allow different databases to work together as a unified database system. So virtual means which is not real, but it works like the real database. Okay. So operating system and database management systems usually play a role in managing these kind of databases. So we have some other types like object-oriented database. Object-oriented are concepts. Hopefully you will learn in next semester. I don't know, you have you're doing C++ nowadays, right?
Right.
Yes.
So in semester you have a OOP one, I guess, object-oriented programming one. You will get these concepts more. So object means method and message. Object hold the information. What kind of information? Method and message. So you are going to work in objects. So database that stores both data and its processing instructions. Okay. The database that store data, obviously, and instructions. Method is procedure or function, and message request to execute or run a method. So this kind of information stored usually in object-oriented databases. So at this stage, you just need to know, you need to understand the definition about these things. So hopefully when you become a senior student, you will work in this area. Object-oriented database management system. Of course, for managing the database, you need management system. So they have their own management system, group of programs that manipulate an object-oriented database and provide a user interface and connection to other application programs. So we have already discussed what is the role of DBMS, the database management system. The same role will be here for the object-oriented database. So every database has its, you need some management system. Object relational database management system, or DBMS capable of manipulating audio, video, and graphical data. So it is a third type, object relational database. So working with objects, working with relations. So that's all from this chapter. So it's a little introduction about the database. So there are very important concepts. I would recommend you, especially in the start, you have what is primary key, what are the, especially these are the things are very important, these concepts, because this will continue in every semester with you from now onwards. So you got to understand the structure of the table, what are the attributes in the table, what is the entity, what are these relationships, because these relationships will convert into table in physical database. So you got to understand, and I would highly recommend to read this slide or memorize this slide. This will help you in coming semester as well. Okay, so any question, guys? Any confusion?